Good morning, everyone. Well, it's time for a new painting in this autumn. So I'm going big, as you see here. So I actually have decided for a color scale more than what I'm going to paint. I do think you see I've started with a sun or a moon or something like that. So it's going to be a seascape of something. But the colors are set already. I know what I want, and it's an older painting I made this spring that I was very pleased with, and I'm gonna try to keep myself into those colors. So, but what I'm actually doing now here, I will show you. So what I'm doing now is I'm doing this golden ratio. To get a painting, especially this big, to be a little bit more harmonic, I need to go for the golden ratio. So it's 1.618 and so on. So you divide like 1.5 meter and you get the numbers and like that. So this has been used by artists and designers and the nature actually for forever. It's our base number or something. Well, you can check it out on the internet. It's kind of cool, that part. So what happens is that it determines where the focal points are going to be on the painting, and of course you don't have to use them as rules. It's just guidelines. So you can see I've started with the sky here. It's not actually the colors exactly. This is more of a blocking layer because the color dries so fast. So you actually have like two white layers under here, and then I put this layer on just to get a feel of it. We'll have the horizontal line here at the golden ratio. There's going to be ocean. It's going to be some mountains, but I have these mountains I do in my seascapes, but this time I want to do a little bit bigger, a little bit more dramatic maybe. I haven't really decided, and that's kind of fun sometimes, not to decide exactly what you're going to do. Of course I have the references of the painting I already done with the colors, but well, we will see how it goes. And I will start to do time lapse here after this, and I will show that to you after this studio update. So, well, let's go for another adventure with the new painting. So, I'll keep you updated. Have a good one out there. Bye bye. Yeah, here we go. I'm starting to try out some ideas here. I'm moving lines, I'm moving bridges. There's going to be mountains on the right side, or what I decide actually. The oh, the camera fell there. The mountain in the middle here is quite a big focal point, but you can also use, a little bit fogginess and like that to get objects further back. So then you can actually choose how much of a focal point you want them to be. Here you can see I'm just putting colors in actually. As I said, I have a color scheme already. I know what I want. Now I'm just composing the painting. This is all from my head. I've been lying awake at night and thinking about what I want to paint. And these seascapes are, of course, well, I wouldn't say my favorite, but I do them a lot. I think they're fun to do. Um, there's a lot of action can go on in a seascape with birds and waves and this mirrors. When the surfer gets to mirror the background and like that, that's gets a nice effect. Um, and also, it's kind of fun to draw water. I think that is maybe the main reason I do that, to do these pounds and reflection and yeah, everything that comes with that. Or here you see I have changed now to start with the sky. I had an idea here about how I wanted the clouds to go and kind of a foggy feeling. But I actually, in the end, I did more of the mountains and stuff like that. But sometimes you just have to try out and see how the first idea is working. And thanks to acrylics, you can do that. If it be in oil, you had to wait until it dries and all of that. So I am doing actually clouds and stuff that's going to be somehow not present after I changed my mind, but I felt it was too much space on the left side. There was nothing holding in this cove of water and stuff that's going to happen on the inside. I wanted to have something framing it. So that's why I went out and did more of mountains later. I don't have a time lapse on that, but it is it is fun to compose in this way. Don't not deciding exactly, just moving around. Sometimes I'm getting crazy and just do sci-fi of everything just because I can, and that's kind of the liberty that the artists have. And well, of course, sometimes there's a few hours put into something that I actually just paint over, but I don't think it's in that way. I think that ideas comes after each other, and all of a sudden I have a better idea, and then I just go for that. These clouds are have, of course, the sun is behind the cloud. It's going to be behind the mountain later, so it's a lot of colors that has to come in the right place to get the structure of the clouds correctly. And it's kind of fun to do it. And well, we will see how it pans out. Here comes a little studio update again. Yeah. So when it comes to these big paintings that I do without any pictures, without any preferences, just from my mind, I have always the opportunity to change what I'm doing, to deviate from the plan. So I just wanted to show you where I am. So now I'm changing the sun and the clouds here to be a mountain instead. I felt it's going to be too much vast space here. Do you say vast? Wait, vast of a space here. So I wanted to have more, this kind of a mountain chain over here. There's ridges and coming like that. So I get more of a contrast against the quite, we'll say, upset sky, or what you would say. And the sun is going to be more or less hidden because I want it maybe a little bit coming over the top there so I can get a nice shine into the foreground, because the foreground is important. Here I want to have that kind of a seaside lakes that is formed inside in the coves when the water goes down. I want those, mirrors of water and rocks and birds and like that kind of thing. So this felt better. I'm still going to have, I think, a wave coming in here because, of course, it could be an ocean over here that is open. So you get a little bit of waves coming in here and like that. So, but that's the plan for now. And I will keep you updated, and we will see where we go next. Bye.